Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or you find a way to lose. Hey, y'all paying attention to this? So we're talking about the heavyweight division, right? So let me show you something, right? Show you what's brewing. This is why you got to study these rack and stacks of the boxing division. Now, this is about Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Okay? Usyk, he has the belt for the ring. Tyson Fury is in number one, which he should be. Now look, pay attention to this now. Wilder and Joshua, the 2 and 3, right? You see, they have them right next to each other. Okay? Now, watch this. When you come underneath the WBO, okay? And you come on down, you see you got Usyk, you got the big belt. Joe Joyce, Andy Ruiz, Frank Sanchez, Otto Wallin, Hrgovic. The number 5 is Joshua, number 6 is Wilder. Okay? Just pay attention to that, okay? Then you come over to the IBF, right? Usyk, he's the big man. You got Hrgovic, Andy Ruiz, then you got Wilder, Joshua. Wilder and Joshua right there next to each other again, okay? And you can forget about the WBC because we all know the WBC is trying to get Wilder and maybe Fury in a fourth fight. But come over to the WBA. And who do you have in the number 3 and 4 spot? Wilder and Joshua. I'm going to be watching this because I've been studying these rack and stacks when it comes to the boxing rankings. And when you start seeing guys like Wilder and Joshua being lined up, on top of each other and multiple sanctioning bodies, just pay attention to the direction things go as far as a fight between Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I definitely feel they're going to sit here and put them in position for some kind of, just like Wilder and Ruiz in an eliminator, watch them order Wilder and Joshua to fight for an eliminator for either a WBO belt, the IBF strap, or even at WBA. Now, when Anthony Joshua comes back and he clips Franklin, the way they're doing these rack and stacks, especially if Andy Ruiz isn't doing anything, don't be surprised if Joshua, as far as where he's racked in that WBC, if he bubbles up to that number 2 spot. So what I'm getting at is, it looks to me like they're trying to force an Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder fight. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't mind being wrong, but normally when I look at this, man, I hit the nail on the head. So we're going to see how this materializes. But that being said, I'm not going to say much more about AJ and Wilder. I just see when these changes are made, these updates are made, I noticed the changes. And that just jumped right out at me. That Wilder and Joshua are sitting there on top of each other. And that could be a very good fight, especially over there in Saudi Arabia, somewhere in the Middle East, later this year. That being said, y'all keep cool, and I'll keep monitoring these rankings and bringing you guys the latest and greatest. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Y'all eat something good. You know what I meant.